bad. Who is saying that one should now dissolve parliament?
You called it an opium den 2 minutes ago.
I said with great respect to parliament, I'm trying to say desultory debates. What do you say if people are going to sleep over there?
I think some of the debates are very good. People really need to.
Rarely, what is the standard? What is the majority? What consumes the majority of the time of our parliament?
I think they represent the people of India. They argue their positions very well. I think people who don't sit in parliament, who have not covered parliament, are saying that this is a cliche. This is not a cliche. Indian democracy is a vibrant democracy. It's not a perfect democracy. But to say that parliament is like an opium den, I think is ridiculous. I reject that completely.
And today there is please, let's not talk research about being in library. Today the intelligence is in the community. And they reflect that intelligence on the floor of the House. It's amazing the quality of debate. I keep it open from dawn to dusk when Parliament is on.
Okay, and what is John Elliott's views on this? Because
so there is no room for improvement.
Of course there is. No,
that is what we are saying.
But it is not a place of, people who are on a high.
This kind of stereotyping that everything in India is substandard, and that we've got a fake parliamentary democracy. I mean, that's all.
Nobody's making that case. We're debating the issues. John Elliott, in India, people hadn't seen a live British parliamentary debate, which is why these questions are cropping up. And frankly, several people think that our parliamentarians seem to be a bit hollow and shallow in comparison with what we've seen. We're asking the question.
The parliamentarians here, I guess, being cynical and without wanting to arouse your wrath again, but it wasn't me just now, see their power as being outside Parliament. I don't believe in this country that people become parliamentarians and politicians because they want to do good in Parliament. They come in for other reasons of the influence that they have and the power and the prestige and the patronage they can have outside Parliament. The other thing, though, the flip side of that, is that the British Parliament was at its best today. It was amazing. It was full. Everybody was asking sensible questions. The Prime Minister was batting them back and only giving half answers. Just like you have well-regulated press conferences where you can't ask a follow-up question. The MPs couldn't ask follow-up questions, so the Prime Minister didn't get pursued. Normally that Parliament has got about 20 people in it. I'm not sure what the quorum is, but whatever the quorum is, it looks empty. And you have serious debates quite often taking place without a good attendance there. I don't think you can compare the two. This is a riotous democracy which works. I agree with you on that. And Britain's is a less riotous democracy.
All right.
For the record, the standard of debate was not so high.
I'm appalled to think that anybody could defend going into the well of the House as the right way to operate democracy.
No,
but since both parties do it all around the country, and they do it in Korea and they do it in Taiwan and other places.
And repeated adjournments. That is a major problem which we need to look at. We've had a discussion on a wide range of issues. For the moment, I want to thank all our guests, beginning with the guests in London, Lord Desai and Farooq Dondi, and to my guests in New Delhi. Thank you very much for joining us in this debate with your frank, free, candid views. And as always, we leave it